Hey, what's up, Terry? Hey, Wayne. What's going on? What's up? What's up, Scott? Yeah, the last one. This is going to be the last live stream I'm doing. You know, had enough. What's up? Why the last? I'm just tired of this shit. I said, you know, in life, you got to set priorities. And right now, uh, I got way too much shit going on. Absolutely way too much shit. I'm burning the candle here at both ends, so something's got to be cut out. So the easiest thing to cut out is the YouTube and stuff for a while. Really, even slow down more than I have even been doing on videos and all that type of stuff. It's just too much. I'm getting to the point that YouTube used to be a lot more fun than what it is. And, just getting aggravated with, some of the shit that goes on. Like, if fucking, stuff adds up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's I haven't even fired the mill up in months. I mean, I just fucking no, I've thought about it, Marco. I've talked to some other people. And really if it wasn't for the people fucking with me all the time, I'd probably release less videos, But I've thought about it for a while, and I just, I'm going to release content. It's just going to be few and far between. I just don't have the time to shoot and edit all the videos anymore and all that shit. It's just too much. With Enzo getting older, I got to spend more time with him. It's like I got a lot of things going on, and we're going to be getting more trucks here in 2 weeks, and I'm just going to be completely overwhelmed with the shit that I got to do. You got to remember, I'm a one-man band. I fucking do everything usually by myself. 90% of the stuff that gets done around here is, me. So I need to spend more time, like going to do stuff with E and the family. Yeah, the business is going all right. Yeah, I know. I'm the hardest working man on YouTube. I know. And it's just, like we gotta pick priorities in life. There's things in life that you have to do. Being demonetized makes it not worth it. Being like all this shit, there's just too many fucking rules. And I'm not a guy that functions well under a lot of rules, because I really want to say a lot more shit on YouTube than really what I say. And for people that know me, like personally, that's ever talked to me, know that I don't put up with a lot of bullshit in my life. And, it's like, fuck, Yeah, I mean, I make some money on YouTube. Is it worth the time that I put into it? No. I would do better doing a part-time second job. And over the next couple weeks, I'm trying to, you know, just kind of trying to tell you guys where I'm going. I want to get to where I can do some more stuff around the shop. So I got to figure out, like, I want my business to have more income. I want to have more income and less issues. So, all that type of stuff. The biggest thing is I get tired of all the people lying on YouTube. I really get tired of the comments, and it's not fair to, not to just remove all the comments from people. I mean, I just get frustrated with the shit, that people that, run their dick sucker, and they really don't know a goddamn thing about what the fuck is going on. Yeah, I know Biggie Smalls said more money, more problems. And that there is something to that. There is something to that. The more that you get yourself spread out, the worse it gets. Now, I will tell you guys, I'll give you a little piece of advice that I've been learning here, okay? Like, when you start expanding your business, you got to be really dedicated. About the last 2 weeks, every day that I'm down here, I feel like I'm going to fucking puke. Okay? Like, my stomach hurts. I got a lot of shit going on. There was a lot of stress behind the scenes that I don't really share. And it's really about, expanding business. A lot of people, trying to make deals, trying to make all these deals happen. And I've never, last year I bought 7 trucks and didn't really even it didn't bother me, okay? But now that I got, 2 more coming in 2 weeks and another one coming in July, I'm starting to get to where I'm starting to feel overwhelmed with all the stuff that I got to do. Just because I don't want to, I don't want to fucking fail at my life. There's a lot of people that have helped me get to where I am, and I'm not going to, I'm not going to let them down. You know what I'm saying? There's just it's just my last live stream. It's not my last video. I'll be doing videos. I got a whole bunch to shoot next week, but it's just going to be the last live stream. I just can't, I can't dedicate 2.5 hours every Saturday when, I got a lot of other stuff. Yeah, Marco, that is true. I do underestimate really a lot of the things that goes on. Like, you're like, wow, you're you just fuck, goddamn, dude, there's so much shit. Yeah, well, it's not hiring somebody to help me to do the office stuff. That's not really what we're talking about here. We're talking about fucking a lot of shit that goes on in the YouTube stuff that I'm really not happy. So I want to eliminate things that cause me aggravation. So A, if I don't know about it, B, it doesn't hurt me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going. Yeah, I know a lot of people are going to miss me, there's a lot of things, man. There's a lot of things that are aggravating me. And I just I gotta fucking, I gotta get it, thinned down here a little bit. I mean, there is a lot of, like, man, some of the stuff I wish I could tell you guys, but I just don't feel like putting my, personal business out in the streets, like for other people to judge what what I got going on, or, you know, a lot of my successes or failures. Yeah. All right, Blake. Yeah, you can still get a hold of me. I got a bunch of guys. You know, like I really need to fucking I mean, I really need to start something that, like, you know, we need to fucking, you know, we need something, because a lot of guys ask me questions. Like, a guy just asked me where I could get, he needs a Hendrickson walking beam, bushing, and all that stuff. And I don't know where he's from. I think North Carolina. And, you know, his truck broke. Man, I just don't know, you know, where to get one to help you out. I mean, they're a bitch to fucking change, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking absolutely a pain in the ass. You know, that truck's going to be down a little bit, bud. You know, that's just part of trucking. You're going to tear up some shit, you know. Yeah, 1970 Chevelle. This is going to be the last live stream for a while. I don't know if I'll ever do one again, but I'm just letting you guys know it's going to be, we're done with them for a long period of time. Unless something happens that really pisses me off. And then it'll be a fucking Justin rant for about 30 minutes. You know, I just got to get in a, you know, a better situation. You know, I mean, each time that I buy a truck, it really costs me about 40 grand every time that I fucking expand one of these goddamn things, because it takes a long period of time to get all the stuff, you know, going back in the, you know, right now we're going in the red pretty fucking quick. And it just takes about a month and a half to get all that stuff. You know. Yeah, I need time to sit back and relax, you know. Like, there's some things, like George knows. George, I did buy all the wire. I got 500 feet of wire, so not next weekend, but the weekend after that, we're going to start on those lights. Because next weekend, I got the guys coming over next door, and we are going to fix the outside of the shop. I need some more space, and we got to fix, my guys keep backing into their fence, and, you know, we got to eliminate that fucking problem. So there's just a lot of stuff. Yeah, we got to get those done, because, you know, we got till April 15th, George, and then it's fucking, all hell is going to break loose. You know, we're going to be out here in the streets running hard. Yeah, there's a new Vicky calendar. This one, she is bow fishing, I think is what they call it. You know? No, the trolls really aren't my problem. You know, there's one guy that, you know, I already know who it is. You know, going around running his mouth. I don't appreciate that. You know, I don't appreciate fucking a lot of things that are said, because, you know, I have to keep my mouth shut too, you know. It's aggravating. You know. Let's see who the hell this is. Hold on here. All right, guy looking for a driving job. That's always a positive. Yeah, the last live stream for a while. We're done. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to have a massive heart attack. That's what my wife's worried about. You know, I got to go to the doctor. and just try to figure this stuff out. You know, we're here. We got everything to do. No, I don't use the Streak and Beacon. The closest Streak and Beacon to us is like 40 minutes away. You know, I'm not a Streak and Beacon fan. There is a place here locally that we go to. It's called Scrub a Truck. And then there's another one called T&T Services. You know, those are the two truck washes we go to. I know, Mark. Yeah, I'm one good hire away from fucking one good hire away from paradise. I just don't know when that hire is going to be. Do I have bad experiences at the Beacon? No, I mean, it's just too far away. I mean, Jesus Christ, I have a hard enough time to get people to drive by the goddamn truck wash, and it's fucking 20 minutes from the shop and about 2 minutes away from the plant we run out of all the time. The problem is that there's only one truck wash in the city, and there's just, every time you go there, it's fucking 2 hours. It's fucking 2 hours to wash the truck. Nobody wants to fucking sit there. It's fucking ridiculous. They have 3 bays, but they never really have 3 bays running. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a pain in the ass. Well, I don't wash my trucks in the winter. It's fucking too cold. I don't want to get ammonia. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, thanks, Peter. Yeah, a lot of people, that control valve, you know, like I read the comments, people like, oh, it's driver abuse. That valve, there's no driver abuse. All it does is it has an O-ring in there with a spring, okay? And then the spring gets rusted, okay? And then the spring gets rusted and cocks over to the side, and then it fucks the O-ring up and it starts leaking. There's nothing you can do. I mean, I thought I showed it. I thought I showed inside that, you know, the casting marks on that aluminum valve, you know, it's really not a fucking great casting there. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking, it's not really. I mean, that thing does, so it's got to do, that thing does like 4 things. So when you put the wheels in reverse, it lifts the lift axles up. It tells you load pressure. It controls the up and down bags. And I mean, that thing does a multitude of shit. So every time, you know, you put the lift axles down every load, I couldn't imagine how many loads each truck got. I mean, 2 weeks ago, we hauled 125 loads of salt in 1 week. 125 loads. We ran 125 loads. You know, that is a lot of fucking loads. Now, that's divided by 7 trucks, but still, that is a shit ton of fucking loads. You know, it was almost 3,000 ton we hauled. Just my trucks alone, you know. So think how many times those beds go up and down, you know. No, Saturday afternoon, I'm not going to spend it whacking off Hard Knocks. I'm just going to spend it doing stuff around here. You know, truck maintenance is going to start again, and that's just going to be assholes and elbows. We're going to have a lot of other shit, just fucking buku. You know, 7 trucks last year was hard enough to fucking grease and maintain and change oil and do all this other horse shit. And then we're going to add fucking 3 more by the end of the year. I mean, Jesus Christ. By July 4th, we'll have 10 trucks. I mean, that's absolutely outrageous. You know, we're going to be, you know, we're going to be hitting it hard right from the word jump. You know. Did I ever get a crooked wheel seal? No. I did have a wheel seal that no matter what the fuck you did, it kept blowing out. The factory one, I don't know. I had to call George in, and then we put a national in it, and we haven't had any problems with that wheel seal since I put a national in it. I don't know what the hell fucking all this shit was, but it just didn't work. Oh, I know. We had a board break this week, and I don't own a circular saw to fix it, so I put a piece of aluminum up there and drilled and bolted it, and it looks okay, but it really needs a new board put on it. And I don't have, really what I want to do is make a template of the board and then have probably about 5 or 6 of them laying around here. But that's, you know, more money we don't have, because mine come with pine boards, and those ain't worth a fuck. It really needs to have rough cut oak on it. Something that can take a little bit of pounding. I might have to call my friend Derek to fucking come down and, you know, he knows how to make wood. I'm not, you know, I'm not very good at wood, you know. How do I find local jobs and contacts? A lot of times people call me. I don't really go out and solicit a lot of work. A lot of times people will call me, you know. Yeah, I gotta find a good, you know, you can't get rough cut oak at fucking, you can't get a 2x16. I need a 2x16 rough cut oak. I mean, where in the fuck are you gonna find that? You know, I don't know where to find it. I'm gonna have to try to find one in Cincinnati here. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go to like one of those specialty lumber yards, and I guarantee a fucking piece of 2x16 rough cut oak, I bet that motherfucker is not cheap. You know, shoo-wee, you know. Then you got to paint the motherfucker. Ugh. Ugh. That's why I don't like when people touch my sideboards. We don't have any people. I don't know if we have any sawmills around here. I couldn't tell you. You know, I've never seen like logging in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? But to get rough cut oak, man, you got to just... Yeah, I'll have to find a place. Okay. George, yeah, text me over a number Monday. I want to get oak boards. We're going to put on there. Yeah, there is Amish around, but man, they're way out there. What is the Kalush? I don't know what that is. I need some hard teak would be fucking interesting. Oh, you failed your driver's test? Well, you know, that happens. I don't know. Okay. Hillbillies in Kentucky. That would be a good idea. How do I handle my employees being late for work? To be honest with you, the 7 I have, I don't have to worry about them. They always come in on time. They're never late. You know, we don't have that many problems with guys coming in late. The two guys that wanted to be lazy earlier in the year, you know, I weed them out pretty quick. To me, there's a couple things in life that even if you're the dumbest motherfucker ever, okay, and I mean dumb, if you show up and try and give your 100%, a lot of people will, you know, give you some slack, if you get what I'm saying. But, you know, you can't, I don't tolerate being late. I tell them all in the interview, you know, if you're going to be late, this ain't the place for you. If you don't want to work Saturdays, this ain't the place for you. If you don't want to work, you know, if you only want to work 8 hours a day or 6 hours a day, this ain't the place for you. You know, there's 24 hours in a day, you know, you can probably work 14 of them or more. Yeah, Blake, it does. It takes 0 skills to show up on time. How fucking hard is that? You know? I mean, I'll let somebody be late once, but you bet your ass I'll be saying something like, what in the fuck are you doing? You know? How long does it take to take out a tranny? Well, if you had 2 guys that really knew what the fuck they were doing, you could probably get one out in about 2 hours. Okay? By yourself, if you know what you're doing, about 4 hours. Maybe 4.5. I know that me and Jim took one out in 2 hours. I think it was about 2 hours. And that was, you know, us bullshitting a little bit. But if you can split up, like one works on the tops, gets the shifter out, one's getting the PTO and all the oil drained out of it, the other one's then, you know, you fucking knock out your other shit, and, you know, it doesn't take that long. Yeah, this is my last live stream. I mean, you can get them out. Now, going back in takes a little bit longer because you got to line all the shit up and stuff like that. My transmission jack is outside. I have a Blue Point one. Well, it's like a Snap-on one. It's a Blue Point. It's a rebrand. I'm sure it's I think it's a Henny Pepe one. It actually works pretty good. Michael Jones, I'm tired of all the YouTube bullshit, so I am eliminating live streams. And like I said, I just don't have enough time in the day. You know, I'm tired. Got a lot of things going on. You know, I mean, I already have 2 full-time jobs. That's being a truck owner and a full-time truck mechanic. And we just got to cut out, you know, some of the shit. You know. My arm is fine. It's not hurting too bad. Yeah. Yeah, I bought some Snap-on stuff. I bought some stuff the other day, or yeah, I bought some stuff Thursday, you know. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to get on here every once in a while. I don't know. You know, the only time that you might see me is if somebody really pisses me off and says a whole bunch of dumb shit, then I'm not really, you know, you're not gonna see a live stream for me for a considerable amount of time. Yeah, I would say, you know, the haters don't really bother me. Sometimes it's fun. Okay, yeah, the next vacation I'll go on, I will live stream that. It's probably going to be a long fucking time. You know, a long fucking time. I don't see any vacations coming up in the near future. You know, yeah, everybody says dumb shit all the time, you know. I get tired of a lot of the same questions because people can't pay attention because their eyes are painted on and they have cotton balls in their fucking ears. I really don't like that, you know. Uh, just there's just a whole bunch of stuff. You know, I'm tired of the Astro All Stars flagging every fucking motherfucker's video. You know, I'm tired of hearing about all kinds of secret emails in the background from the Red Wrench Mafia, which is fucking Jay Young, Coon Trucking, and that dumbass Andy, the fucking whatever that guy is, Tailgate Tech. That's the guy who does the voice of the Red Wrench dude. You know, that's who shot the videos. You know, his dumbass, you know, I don't want to fuck with those guys, you know. So, I mean, that's who it is. His name is Tailgate Tech, is who it is. His name is Andy, but, you know, he's butt buddies with Coon and Jay Young, you know, so they're all sitting in a corner blowing each other, sending out secret emails, trying to, you know, get people on their side. And they say a bunch of dumb shit that they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And it's just aggravating. You know? Yeah, they're losers. You know? Yeah, Astral, you know, where this guy's putting out videos telling me his channel is going to pass mine and his channel is so fucking great and all this shit. But you get about 40 comments and it's all the same fucking people all the time. You know, here's a challenge to you, okay? Take every video that is not yours, okay? That means you stole some news channel shit, okay? Or some other dumb shit and fucking delete it off your channel, okay? All right, then we'll see how many videos you got. It took you 1,000 videos to get 30,000 subscribers. That is piss poor. Okay, when you release a fucking video and 400 people watch it, you should kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? Dumb. And then people say, you know, with all this copyright stuff, you know, going on, basically every time he uses my name, I could copyright strike his video. Do I do that? No. Because I don't give a fuck. He doesn't work on anything. Okay? The guy is what you would call a ghetto-ass mechanic. All right? He works on people that buy their cars at a buy here, pay here lot. Okay? That's what he is. Yeah. Social justice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know I'm the only guy on YouTube that has a truck business and shares it, okay? Yeah, there's a lot of people that lie out there. Jonathan White, that is, it is funny that you say that. When people, when ARM put that, or what is it, American Road Machine put that on their Instagram, people instantly thought that it was my truck. And I don't know where it's going, but it actually came to Cincinnati Peterbilt, because when I was up there, about 9 people asked me if that was my truck. And I think that one is going to, I think I know where it's going, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it's going to another trucking company here in Cincinnati, because the owner of that trucking company got up in one of my trucks, one of my trucks, and looked all around, and that thing is spec'd very similar to what mine are. You know, he thought it was a good spec. And he's the largest trucking company, the largest dump truck company in the city, who I think that's going to. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it might be his personal truck. I don't know. Okay, you're the guy that made that comment then. Yeah. No, it's not mine. Mine will be on theirs next week. Yeah, the Tammy and Fatty show. You know, hang yourselves. Well, I'm still going to do videos. Like I said, I'm just not going to do live streams. They're going to be few and far between. The videos are going to get less and less. Like, look, it's nothing. I'm just trying to be honest with you guys. I've always been honest on my YouTube channel, and I just didn't want to deal with, like, well, where in the hell did you go? Did you die? So I'm trying to tell you what's going on so you guys know for future. Okay, thank you, George. Yeah. Well, I'm a Ferrari fan, but I do like Kimi. He's great. You know, bull. Yeah, Mike's Tool Shed. I've tried to get a hold of Mike. I wish Mike would come back. But again, he got tired of all the bullshit too, you know. You can only put up with this crap so long before you have to take a step back. The 389s are doing really well. I got some dirt hauling jobs coming up, and you know, we're going to see how those things hold up. But, you know, the guy asked me how many trucks I had, and I told him. And I just said, hey, man, I got one 7-axle. That's not made for a dirt hauling job, if you will. So I'm probably not going to send that one to you. To be honest with you, I grossed $10,000 from YouTube. It was like $10,700 from YouTube last year. Now taxes came out of that, which was about $2,000. So I got, I think, $8,600 or something like that off YouTube. It's really not, you know, it's really not all that lucrative, you know. Like, for small channels, this is, okay, for guys probably in the $20,000 to $30,000 fucking shit, 20 to 30,000 subs is about, you know, it's not that much. But that's exactly how much I made, you know. Yeah, it's about $4 an hour. That's what I'm saying. I'm not getting rich out here, you know. Yeah, I mean, shoo-wee. When people Yeah, no, if I lived in my mom's basement, this would be the last, this would be, I wouldn't have enough money to live in my mom's basement. I will tell you this, in the course of my YouTube, I've made enough to pay for my toolbox. Okay? So I've made enough to pay for my toolbox. Now I use my YouTube money to pay my house bills and all that stuff, but you know, I've made enough money on YouTube that if I would have saved every dollar, I could have bought an Epic toolbox straight cash. But, you know, that's what I've made total in the 3 years is like, I think 20,000 bucks minus taxes. So it's about 16 grand. You know, I mean, it's not all that much, you know. So when you guys are out there, you know, thinking that, you know, these YouTubers are making so much money, and there's probably YouTubers that do make more money. I'm not saying that they don't, but you got to get up, you know, you got to get up to that 150, 200,000 subscriber range, you know, where you're going there. Yeah, I got to keep my trucking business alive. That's the most important thing in the world to me, is making sure that I can provide for my family. You know, and there's some things that make me nervous about the future that I don't really like. There's some unknowns. You know, yeah, I know that my live streams are some of the best on YouTube. I get that. I think it's because I've been the most honest. All righty. So when we get back talking to, you know, when we get talking about the other goobers on here, you know, not very many people have been very honest. And to me, that's morally wrong, okay? I believe that you should tell people the truth all the time and give it your, you know, give people your honest opinion. Like, there's a guy that wanted me to do a YouTube video about bed shakers. So the bed vibrators. And I just don't have the heart to tell him. I don't think those are, they're not all cracked up what you think they're going to do. Okay? Because first of all, that when you turn on that bed shaker, it vibrates fucking the whole thing. And I just feel that the bed vibrators would cause more problems in the long run than they're really going to be worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, bud, you know, just shovel it out. You know what I'm saying? Marco, you are exactly right. You know, YouTube is a reflection of this country. And there is a lot of liars and bullshitters out there. And it's just, that's sad. That's sad. And the more people that get ripped off on YouTube, it makes it worse for the guys that are trying to do this, you know? Yeah, Kong, this is my last live stream for quite a long time, you know? Yeah, well, you have to remember, just because you gross $300,000 doesn't mean, you know, that you profited $300,000. Okay, there's some things you can do. You know, it's you know, it's not all that. It's not all cracked up. What it's cracked up to be. Yeah. So I reinvest every dollar I make back into this company. I don't live lavishly. Like people say, well, you got a big fucking $70,000 pickup truck. I get it. But that's the only thing that I really own. I don't, you know, I don't, you know, everything else that I have is to make this business run fucking completely efficiently. I try to get ahead of the stuff, and a lot of people don't understand why I have all this shit. Well, it takes this shit. That's what I explained in the goddamn air valve video, you know, that, yeah, I could send this thing up to Peterbilt and it would sit there for a week because they'd have to order the fucking valves because they're never in. They're never in stock, and it's going to sit there for a week, but it's going to cost me $3,500 to get this $200 part fixed. It's really not worth it, Kong, the reason that I am not going to be doing live streams is, I've kind of explained it. I've run out of time. I need to dedicate my time to other things. Yes, I have 3 valves sitting here ready to go, fittings on them, everything. We're fucking ready to go. Like here's something, that I kind of wanted to do, but everybody's been ripped off on YouTube. I can't, I don't feel right asking for this. Okay, so my friend, his daughter has got a rare form of cancer. Okay, she's 3 years old. Okay, and they have a GoFundMe. It's called #Team Josie, but we are having a benefit April 13th. Okay, and me and my wife are getting a basket together. And I wanted to ask people if, hey, if you had some stuff you wanted to add to this basket, if you wanted to send it along and help out these people. You know what I'm saying? Because this girl's 3 years old, but I can't make a video about it because I feel that other people have done this and taken advantages of the YouTube community. So I wouldn't, it's not necessarily that I'm going to do that, but, like, hey, if we had like a tool basket or something, I'm going to give some JST stuff away, and, me and my wife are going to buy some stuff and all that type of stuff. Yeah, I mean, she has a rare form of cancer. I think like only 300 kids in the world get this. And like this little girl, she's got to go through, I think they said 65 chemo treatments or something. This girl's 3 years old. I'm like, holy shit. What was he going to say? Yeah, I'm still going to remake repair videos and stuff like that when I get time, Like me and Truck Mechanic did a PTO one night. Yeah, they do have their own GoFundMe set up. It's called #Team Josie is what it is set up as. That's their GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying? But it's, they got a lot of stuff, I mean, she's a teacher and he sells machine tools. Yeah, #Team Josie, I think is what it is. My wife sent me a link, I think. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, here it is right here. I just can't get it on my computer. Yeah, it's this. Hold on here, let me... Yeah, I know, I'm gonna spell it off this. Let me see if that's right. Yeah. There it is right there. That's what it is. Yeah, but like I had a PTO pump that went down. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I couldn't figure out why the goddamn PTO pump wouldn't go in. You know, like they thought it might be a solenoid. I put a new solenoid on it. Nope, that wasn't it. That cost me $100. So we had to put a new, actually PTO on it. It wouldn't engage. We had electric to it. We could get the solenoid to pop. It just wouldn't do anything. And, you know, I asked George to come down and help me because it takes 2 people to get this fucking thing swung out of there. And we did it in about an hour. I was pretty proud. It was awesome. You know? Yeah, you'll see it. No, I had a Chelsea PTO pump. And this one's on an Allison automatic transmission. So it has to have a hydraulic line that provides pressure, I guess, to get the plunger to go out to engage the clutches. And something must have happened in there. I really don't know what happened. I didn't take it apart. I got to send it back. So hopefully they fucking warranty this thing. Because they had to overnight the motherfucker. You know, but again, see, my driver drove all the way down to 3 hours away. And then realized the PTO pump didn't work and had to drive 3 hours back. So we wasted about 100 gallons worth of fuel. And we didn't get the load off. And that was hauling that pig iron stuff, which we finished that up last week. You know, that was bad. You know, that pig iron, it paid really good, but, you know, we just needed to get that, project done so we can get ready to move on to some other stuff. But then this week, we really don't have much work, you know. Yeah, did they do a pre-trip? No, you can't get them to do that. The hydraulic fluid in the bed, I've never changed it. You know how expensive that would be? Hydraulic fluid's expensive, and that shit holds 30 gallons. I don't know what pig iron is used for. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's used for. I don't know. Like I said, we were just paid to haul it from point A to point B. That was it. They could have shoveled it out, but when you got to shovel 25 tons of pig iron, that wasn't going to happen. You know? But that's the pig iron was, I don't know what the stuff's used for. That's why I put it in the video, you know? Oh, that's the first step of making steel is they put that pig iron in there. Each one of those ingots weigh like 25 to 30 pounds. They were fucking heavy. You know? And the beds hold up great, you know? It didn't dent none of the beds or anything like that. You know, it was pretty good. Yeah, so the thing, it's 300 gallons to change all that. I don't know what you would have to change hydraulic fluid for. Mine have no filters on them. I mean, I'll change the transmission oil in the Allisons, you know. You know. Water contamination. I mean, I guess it could get contaminated, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, yeah, Poverty Rock has slowed down. The problem is we have orders. There's just no salt on the ground because the river's up, so they can't get barges to unload. You know, it's, you know, like, there's always fucking something. Yeah, I think there might be a strainer in the thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. Blake, how many gallons did it take? 11 gallons? It's $600 just in oil. You know, 600 bucks to change that Allison shit. That trans shit is fucking expensive. Yeah. Was your shit like brown looking when you took it out? I haven't done an Allison transmission filter change yet, but I'm sure we're going to be getting to it. I mean, the truck's got 70,000 miles on it, and it still says the fluid is 66% good or something. Yeah, salt season is just about over. I hope to get back on the Hot Rock April 1st. I'm hoping to get the asphalt season starting April 1st. That's what I'm hoping. I can't wait for the winter to end either. They said tomorrow we're supposed to get 3 to 6 inches. I'm like, you motherfuckers. That means the salt will pick back up for about 2 weeks. But, fuck, it'll be a disaster. Yeah, this winter it's taken way too long, dude. I'm over it. You know? It's just like, holy shit. How much is a new Eaton tranny? Depends. If you had to buy one no core, I think they're like 9,000 bucks. That's for a remand one. It's hard to get a brand new one. You know, usually they're all cores or they're all remand. It's hard to get anything brand new, you know. Usually it's remand. The salt does not the salt doesn't really tear the beds up. I mean, I'm sure after like 20 years it would, but you know, just doing what we're doing, it's not in the liquid form of the salting, you know. Yeah, now an Allison transmission's 40,000. I know that. Oh, you're coming down Cincinnati for training on Monday? There you go. The snow's supposed to hit during the night. It's going to be a fucking hot mess. You know? There you go, Marco. The business is at an all-time high. My checking account is at the all-time low right now. It was really good till yesterday, and then it got fucked. You know? Get your snow plows ready. We'll see what it is. You know, if we get 6 inches, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do here at the shop to get everything out, but you know, we'll figure it out. Yeah, Marco, I mean, that's good, you know, that your shit's like that. Mine will probably be where I want to get it to when I am when I'm maybe September. Oh, 55K were the truck tags. Yeah, I know. I just spent 42 grand on down payments. I'm going to tell you, it was not fucking good. Yeah, getting Shooty to do shit sometimes is fucking pain in the ass. Well, Chris, like, you know, I had enough money in savings, but okay, it cost, well, I'll just tell you, even though we hauled salt every week since the end of asphalt season, I haven't missed a week. We lost $2,000 a week every week. And, you know, we need to hit a certain number, and we've hit that number, I think, twice out of the 8 weeks. So when I had my winter money saved up, I, you know, figured that we'd have some good weeks, some bad weeks, and all that stuff. I didn't think it would be, I thought maybe we could hit our goal pretty good, okay? And that did not happen. So, yeah, that's why I call it poverty rock, because you can't do it very long. See, because, you know, you're going to burn a shit ton of more fuel, and the drivers get paid the percentage of the load. So, you know, and you got to think, some days the salt yard is so busy, you may only get 2 loads out a day. Well, when you really need to average 4 loads a day. So you ran the truck and drove it 300 miles for $330. But then the next day, you might be able to go down there and get 4 loads. So it's just up and down because the salt yards are so inefficient. It's not anything the drivers do, it's the salt yards. Okay, the salt yards are fucked. They're all run by using people. Yes, Marco, basically, you have no choice. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not gonna skip salt next year. I'm just gonna prepare for a little bit more. Okay, so this week, to be honest with you, all right, this week I had trucks coming in. Okay, now I was only gonna buy 1, but my wife talked me into buying 2 because she said they're hard to get. And you need to buy 2 of them. If you got loan approvals for 2 of them, buy 2 of them. So she told me that. So I said, okay. So I bought 2 of them. Now that took the rest of my winter savings out. We're down to like $10,000. Where if we don't do so much next week, you know, we're gonna be upside down pretty quick. Okay, so it's just part of business. How do you float stuff along? You know, and that's nothing that, you know, that's nothing that, you know, I can control. It's just, you know, it's part of it. You know? Yeah. Yeah, everything's hard to get. So, you know, like my wife said, Justin, these trucks take 9 months to get. If there's one on the ground that you can buy, it don't matter what, just buy the goddamn thing because it takes so long to get them. So I said, okay, so, you know, by the time you get all the down payments and everything that the bank wants, you know, I'll be upside down pretty quick. It's just, you know, hey, what's up, MD Lee? I don't know. I don't know if it's Matt. It's more about not having the time. Yes. So once I get the trucks here, okay, it takes about 30 days for it to even back out. Okay, that's just what it takes. And I got drivers for them. I just don't have, you know, like when my checking account gets to a certain point, I get nervous. And right now I'm nervous. Yeah, and once I pay some of them off, it'll be pretty good. No, I'm not moving to a different part of the country where we could haul asphalt all year. You know, then we'd have to start all the way over. I like where I'm at. I just got to diversify, you know, and then I'm kind of, well, my bank will not let me run a credit line because they said I'm in a too risky of a business and I can't get an SBA loan through them. The only way they run credit lines is through the SBA, and I can't get one. Because, again, 20 years ago, I had a DUI, and I'm in the trucking business, and they said that people that own trucking companies should not have DUIs. So that's that. Yeah, once asphalt starts coming, we're going to be good. But here's the thing: can we make it to that day? You know, yeah, I bet the loan officer has a DUI too. Yeah, but they're not trying to apply for an SBA loan. So let's see here, Isaac. Okay, to answer your question, okay. This year I will be using more of my profit as savings, okay? What I did, okay, is I infrastructured myself very well to run 7 trucks. Now, it cost a lot to get to that point, okay? There is, you know, you got to have extra rims, tires, all this shit. So last year I kept buying that type of stuff to where I got a whole goddamn shipping container full of this crap. So I'm good, okay? I don't need to spend $30,000 on bolts again next year. I have that. I don't really need to spend a lot of you know, I don't need to spend a lot of other money on some other shit. I already have all that. You know what I'm saying? So we're on the up and up here. And maybe it is my mistake that I have fucking put so much of my profit, invested so much money into new equipment, that maybe that's not the best idea, you know? So, you know, maybe that wasn't the greatest idea, but I'm learning from it and I'm moving on. It cost me, to insure my employees, I think it cost me $1,000 a month, which is not it's not that bad. Oh yeah, DUI would follow you forever. Yeah, I need to have more liquid money and not buy any trucks. If I didn't buy any trucks, we'd be good. Okay? I wouldn't be it wouldn't be that bad. You know? Good looking out. Good looking out. Yeah, I don't need very much of anything. You know? I should. I need to start golfing again. I would like to get back into that because it would be, you know, it would be a good stress reliever. You know what I'm saying? I could cancel that truck that I ordered. But then I could not make commitments to the people that want to use the goddamn thing. Okay. Now, I will tell you that I kind of made a commitment to a company, and they committed to me. And so far, their commitment and my commitment have aligned each other. Okay. And what I mean by that is I had to put some trust in them, and which I didn't think that it would happen like that. So if they want a certain number, they're going to get it. And I have other people that want a certain number, and they got to have it. They're relying on me to do, you know, one company's relying on me to take a heavy or a lot more on, and another company wants me to take a lot more on. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. That means that I'm trustworthy and reliable, and they want to do business with me, so that's a good thing. But if they come to you and ask you what to do or what they need, and you agree on some things, then you have to do your part to hold up their end of the bargain. Or they could get pissed off and say, you didn't give me what we needed, now I'm not giving you what you need. And if you do that, you'll be out of business. Just to let you know. Okay, because when you're messing with the number one truck using place in the city, you don't want to piss them off too much. You don't want to ruffle the feathers, if you get what I'm saying. You want to do what you do. Well, I got 2 DUIs. I got one when I was under the age. I was 19. I got one. And then I got another one at 20, I think 21. Probably about 6 months after I got my license back from the first one. Oh, Marco. Yeah, I have had my golden knee pads out all year. Okay, all winter. I've been doing, you know, the best, you know, kissing ass. I mean, I am like a politician out here. Okay, I am kissing babies, you know, right on the mwah. You know what I'm saying? I am doing a lot of stuff, you know. So, you know, I do things more on a, you know, I do things more on a, what do you call that? On a handshake deal than anything in the world. Yeah, I don't know if it's like that, Matt. Can't talk about that. You know, I do things on a handshake. If I give somebody my word, I'm going to do, you know, I'm going to do everything that I have in my power to do that. Now, I did call another company to try to find some temporary work, and you know what the first thing he asked me is, he asked me my truck count, and he asked me where I work, and I told him, and he said, well, I'll guarantee you 5 trucks in the winter if you guarantee me 1 all summer. And I just said, I don't have that many trucks to do that. I can't do that. They are dedicated to go somewhere else at this particular date. I can help you till then. If you're interested, I may be able to help you in the future if things, you know, don't go smoothly, or we get, you know, some stuff doesn't get started like I want it to get started. You know, them dates might be negotiable. But that was the first thing he asked. You know? Yeah, I'm fucking kissing babies and shaking it. We don't have a Twin Peaks in Cincinnati. We need to get one, but we ain't got one. And first of all, have you guys ever, have you ever been to a Twin Peaks? Why does every girl have a tattoo on their side at Twin Peaks? Every fucking one of the waitresses there has some kind of tattoo up their ribs or, right above their vajayjay, which means that's... Yeah, MD Lee, that's what he asked. He said, can you guarantee me 1 all year and I'll guarantee you 5 in the winter? And I just said, I appreciate that, but, I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. Marco, I'm going to say that most all of them do. You know what I'm saying? Every Twin Peaks that I've been into has been like that. Stop going on Tattoo Tuesday? Okay. Skeet targets. That's funny. Skeet, skeet, motherfucker. Yeah, the Hooters around here closed. I don't think we have a Hooters anymore. And I'm going to tell you, Hooters food is not all that great. Nope, we don't have a cookout. No, we do not have a cookout. Yeah, Hooters isn't that good. I got to go get another Mountain Dew. I don't know if I'll miss the live streams. Maybe a little bit, but I don't know. We're gonna try it. I want to dedicate some time to some other things, man. I mean, like I said, I'm trying to be honest here. Oh man, Caterpillar gave you fucking tickets. Are you lying about that? Were you in their suite? Hold on, I gotta get something to drink. What did Marco say? Oh, you're not lying? Dude, I wish somebody would give me some, tickets or anything like that. Yeah, I can post the stories. I'll probably post more stories. I'm going to miss some of you. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, man, me and Brittany went out for date night with a couple of, with my friends last night. And me and him got the Seafood Tower fucking appetizer, the $100 fucking thing with 2 pounds of lobster, crab meat, oysters, and all that shit. I'm going to tell you right now, that has fucked my stomach up. I think I ate too much seafood, to be honest with you. I mean, I fucked up. I think my stomach is fucked up. I don't know what it was, but it's fucking great. It could be the too much butter, man. If Fuzzy was in here, he would love to, I mean, I'm going to tell you, I've been peeing out my butt since 3:30 in the morning. I'm sure if Fuzzy was in here, he'd love to hear that, toilet corner. Yeah, that's what Fuzzy needs to do. I mean, ooh. I woke up this morning and Brittany's like, are you all right? I'm like, honey, this is not good. This is not good. I was like, she's like, I told you, you and Chris always get the goddamn seafood platter every fucking time we go, and you fuck up your guts every fucking time. When are you going to learn your lesson? I said, honey, the shit's so good. You know, that's what it should be renamed, the seafood poo-poo platter. God damn, man, it fucking fucked up. But it's so good, you know. I've been there, you know. I've never done, you know, we went to this place called Capital Grille. You know, it was called Capital Grille. It's a pretty nice place, but, you know, it made me pee out my butt since 4:30, you know. Like usually, you know, I'm probably a very routine pooper, but I've been on the toilet 7 times today. You know, it's not good. Not good. You know. Yeah, crop dusting, it's been bad. You know, I will not be going out of business anytime soon. No, you know that I don't eat no salads. I don't eat any salads, you know. No, Hard Knocks, I took a shower, so we're good. I gotta go, I feel like I need some cheese or something just to tighten it up, you know. We'll see what Brittany's making for dinner. She was talking about making chili, and I'm like, I don't fucking know about that. But, you know, whatever. But I don't know, have you guys ever got those seafood platters? Have you ever went anywhere? They call them like the towers. You know what I'm talking about? You ever got those? Yeah, chili with a ton of cheese on it. That's where we're going to be going down. And crackers. No, you've never got anything like the tower? Me and my buddy Chris always get it all the time. I love the seafood, but, you know, they bring this fucking monstrosity out. You got fucking butter and this, and you're fucking eating oysters, and you're eating fucking, you know, 19 shrimps. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's fucking unbelievable. You know, a pound of lobster. You know, I washed down one, he washed down the other, you know. They had this huge lump crab meat, washed all that shit down. It was unfucking believable. You know, it was good. Then I had, you know, it was worth it. Yeah, it was worth it. You know, then I had a creme brulee as a dessert. You know, that's my favorite dessert. I love the creme brulees. Yeah, Cincinnati is not known for their seafood. You are correct. But you know, it is what it is. But that's how my day's been going. No, it's not a cheap lobster place. No, I have never tried the 72-ounce steak challenge. I think I could get the steak down. The only thing that I would not eat during the 72-ounce steak challenge is the salad. I'm not going to eat that salad. I'm not eating that fucking thing. I could probably get every other thing down, but I ain't eating that salad, okay? You know? Yeah, I'm not a salad guy. Okay? MD Lee, yes, team no salad over here. I ain't eat none of that shit. Don't give me some of that crap. I don't want none of that. And I've never seen anybody personally get the 72-ounce steak down. That's a lot of fucking meat. It's a lot of fucking meat. And I would get mine cooked raw, you know, so that's, you know, I would want it very rare. And man, that would be, whew, that's a lot of meat. You know what I'm saying? I am 38 years old. Yeah, roughage. Disgusting. You know, I want my food to eat grass and then feed me that. You know. Hard Knocks, I don't look 60, okay? I do have a lot of gray hair that has came up in the last year. Okay? Yes, I have, Matt. Roughage 7 times a day. Salad is for rabbits. You are correct. You know. Yeah, I know, Knox. Thank you. I have a lot of gray hair. Probably in the next week or two, I'm going to have more. Nope. I don't need a marker board. As you can see over here, I have JST 8 and JST 9 right there. And then we have room for JST 10. Matter of fact, since it's coming, we'll just go ahead and write that in. We'll just write that in. And there's that. You know, we got all that stuff. Yeah, I'm going back into a truck starting the week of the 18th is when I'm going to be going back in. No, Knox, I spelled it right. That's JST 10. I am nervous about the new trucks. I'm not gonna lie. I've been nervous here. The next couple, I would say, if we make it through the next 3 weeks, we're gonna be good. If we don't, we're gonna have some issues. Yeah, anything over about 5 letters, you know, I'm going to have spelling problems. Yeah, dyslexia. What do I think about Valley Asphalt and John R. Jurgensen? They're great. They are completely great. I like it there. They don't bother me. Yeah, there's nothing, I'm sure that I'll have to get some people's trucks ready for whatever. What other live stream do I recommend? Man, the only one that I watch from time to time is Eric O. But there's always so many people in there, you can't get a comments. You know? That one's pretty good. I feel like Eric O is another guy that is very honest on YouTube. I would say that, you know, there's some other guys, you know, like maybe if Knox and MD Lee would do a live stream together, those guys are always pretty good. You got to catch the inside jokes with them. Michael Jones, I didn't know you had one on Sunday morning. That's about the only... I haven't seen anybody else really doing any live streams, you know? Yeah, just talk shit. MD Lee does poop honesty. That is true. That is true. You know, he does poop honestly. You know, he's out there in those streets. Yes, I'm married. No, GM Tech. Not a lot of guys are going to talk about everything from tools, business to slippers. I think I'm the only one that talks about a lot of this stuff. You know, I feel like I have my own little niche out here, but you know, I'm the only one that talks openly and honestly about some of the shit that I got going on, you know. And let me tell you, in life and in business, not everything is fucking roses. You know, it's not all like, you know, you get rich quick type scheme. I've never found anything that's been a get rich quick type thing, you know. I haven't changed belts on any truck that I've owned. Now, whenever you do like an in-frame and all that stuff, yeah, you would change every belt. But, you know, as long as the belt's not cracked and all fucked up, it's all right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, just pass the torch to somebody else. Yeah, when the new trucks come in, we'll have work for them, hopefully right away. You know. I don't want to sell drugs. I've never been a drug salesman. You know what I'm saying? You know. I don't know how much my tools are worth. They're insured in the building for $250,000. So if the building caught fire, I would get $250,000 to buy everything back again, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, well, the way I look about it is we have missed 3 days since December. We missed one Friday because we ran out of salt and they couldn't get barges unloaded. The other 2 days we missed was Christmas and New Year's. And then some of the guys are going to miss Monday. So to me, that is a pretty good fucking ratio. 4 days. When I've seen a lot of other people that have been doing this a lot longer than me, and you drive by their shop and all their trucks are sitting, it's probably not a good thing. But you know, we didn't miss very many days. No, I am not. I mean, that's where it got me right there, Kong. I don't know if you could see it. Let's see if it'll focus. Focus, you fuck. No, I'm not going to stick that thing in my finger. That thing hurt, you know. No, I like to have the trucks working. I like to keep my guys have to have income, you know. That's the only reason you do it. See, like, you know, you could lay everybody off, but they're just going to go find other jobs. And then if you have really good people, you don't want to lay them off, you know. It's hard to do. You know, now I wish we lived in, like, you know, a warmer climate where we could do more things and things stayed busy all year round, but that's just not where we live. So we have to learn and adapt for all this stuff. You know, and when you grow a business this quick, the biggest thing is is cash flow, man. I'm gonna tell you. I mean, I've probably grown, you know, more than anybody that I know. You know, I mean, I could come on here and lie to you and say, you know, I have the biggest cattle ranching thing in whatever state I'm at. I don't really have all that stuff, you know. Yeah, and move my operation. Well, Marco, do you have anything we could haul down in Texas? You know, we could show up and just absolutely fucking haul the shit out of some grindings. You know, you put 30 ton on them motherfuckers and we'll be down the road. You know, we'll be down the road. The hardest thing would be getting some of the guys with family to go down to fucking be like, hey, you want to go to Texas? They'd be like, what? No. What the fuck we gonna do down there? I don't know. Yeah, cash flow is what the bankers look for. My dad is doing real good. They got him on some medication. I would say that his memory's not as great, but he's actually doing pretty well. You know, he gets things still confused, but he's doing good. Enzo and Brittany are fine. Enzo is hilarious. Like Thursday, he woke up and he was in a rare mood. This kid is fucking hilarious. He was screaming at Brittany over there like, no, 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 no. No, he didn't want to eat breakfast. I couldn't figure out what the fuck it was. Like he went to the refrigerator, he opened the refrigerator, he got yogurt out, okay? So that means he wants yogurt, okay? So Brittany put yogurt in a cup, and then he pointed to the strawberries. So she cut up strawberries, and then she had it on the table, and he just kept saying, no, 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 no. And then he jumped, he wanted to get out of the chair, he went back to the refrigerator and got the yogurt out again, okay? I'm like, what the fuck does, you have the yogurt right here, E. What do you want more yogurt for? Well, what he wanted was he wanted a small cup that he could dip his strawberries in the yogurt, okay? So he didn't want the big cup with the spoon. He wanted the same size little cup that Brittany puts his strawberries in, and he wanted that with yogurt in it so he could dip fucking strawberries in yogurt. Then he ate breakfast, he was fine. But it was 30 minutes of screaming. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, communicate, son. You know, Enzo is like 21 months, I think. And my dad is 69. Yeah, dude, Enzo's clever, dude. He's smart. No, I don't have any rust proofing on my trucks. I finally bought some of that fluid film that Eric O uses, and that stuff actually works really good on like the bolts and all that stuff. I sprayed it on the mud flap bracket bolts, and man, those things haven't rusted yet. I'm like, wow, that shit works pretty good. I'd endorse that product. That fluid film is nice. Oh, yeah, Enzo, man, he's hilarious. You know? Hilarious. He's hilarious. I'm like, man, this kid's fucking funny. Rust check? I've never tried that. I don't know what... You know, I think next year we'd have to get the trucks fucking sandblasted and painted. Amsoil HD Metal Protect. Okay. What is fluid film? It's the stuff I bought off Amazon. But Eric O uses it a lot. And like, so I thought, well, I'll try some. The fluid film does stink. That shit is it's the craziest smelling shit I have ever seen. Kong, As of right now, we have no brother or sister for E. Me and my wife keep trying. We'll have to see what this month brings. I can't say yes or no. You know, that is something that has to happen this year, or it's probably not going to happen. You know, it's probably not going to happen. I don't know what else we can do. Drink some ginseng. Oh, dude, Michael Jones, there is nothing that smells like this fluid film. It is, I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's fucking, it stinks. I have been using the fluid film on the chains for the tarps, and it seems to be working pretty good, you know? So that's always a positive. You know, it's a good lubricant and rust protector. It'll keep the stuff from rusting, you know, to be honest with you. No, not doing that. I don't know anything about deer scent. I'm not a hunter. Eat more oysters. No. See what this rust check stuff is. Take a look at that. Deer piss. Never had that. Like I said, I'm not a hunter. You know, that's too boring. You might want to move to, I'm not moving to Mississippi. That's funny you bring up that, you know. I've already been down that road with somebody in Mississippi that tried to sell me on a bill of goods. You know, luckily, you know, my business radar went off, and I started asking questions and started investigating, and then, you know, things happen. Yeah. Alrighty. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to get ready. I don't know. I'm probably going to wind this down maybe 3 o'clock, somewhere in there. I've never tried seafood from Golden Corral. No. All right. Rocking chairs. Yeah. Who's the worst YouTuber in my opinion? That's kind of a loaded question. What are you talking about? You know, you know, are you talking about like video quality or just being the scum of the earth? I mean, what are you talking about here? Because there's a lot of stuff. You know, there's a lot of YouTubers that I probably wouldn't give the time of the day that I used to give the time of the day to. You know, man, there's so many. I could run off a million of them. I would say the one now that's probably the worst is going to be Tammy. Okay. That dude has been basically run out of New York for not very good business practices. He's been thrown off other social media sites for stalking and basically narcissist behavior. And that's what he's doing on YouTube too. I would say that one. As far as ones that I would say have done the worst to the tool community, number one for me would be probably, it would be a combination of Bruce, Dow, and Jay Young. Those guys took advantages of a lot of people by collecting, running raffles and things like that. That would be who I would say would be the number one. And then, you know, the one that really lied to more than tried to put themselves out there as somebody that they were not was Kuhn. And there's a backstory to some of the stuff, you know. You know. There's a lot of pathetic people. So, you know, that's my opinion on it. What is that, a tot? Yeah, MD Lee, if you upper decked at the Golden Corral, you would fuck some shit up. You know, if you did an upper decker. What the hell was the Dow thing called? Oh, that was a raffle scam, you know? You know, like I have a septic tank that I got to pay for. There was a whole bunch of other shit. You know, people keep donating money. I'm like, holy fuck. Yes, I love the Dirtworks guys. I watch their videos all the time of them building the Supercross tracks. Sweet. I found that channel a while ago. I think I was that dude's like 300th subscriber. You know? Yeah, the Technicians of Tomorrow, that was a joke. You know? All right, thank you, Bryce. You know? That would be one, too, the Mechanic OC. That guy's another one that's fucking so excited about himself. Yeah, the barbecue hot potty. I will tell you, I like these dudes. Have you guys ever seen the, I think it's called Wilmer Farms? Wilmer Farms. They just restored this international truck. Have you seen these guys' channel? April 15th. Or April 1st it's supposed to start. We'll see. Have you guys seen that Wilmer Farms channel? In this international, they drug out of a field with no transmission, and it kind of ran kind of shitty. Have you seen these? Yeah, Welker Farms. That's it. Welker Farms. I thought that was a pretty good series. I was like, damn, man, these guys, that truck looked fucking good. The paint color, it was kind of poopy looking. I don't know if I would have picked that paint color, but that international is pretty sweet, you know. Plus, it's got a big cam Cummins in it, and those things always sound the best with the Jake. But I'm going to tell them they made a smart move when they put the muffler underneath the cab. That was a good move, because that sumbitch, if you would have jaked that bastard with them 8-inch stacks on there, shoo fucking wee. What is that? Yeah, I don't. My mom sent me something, but I could never find where the Peterbilt and Kenworths were having a recall for clutch problems. Uh, I don't know what trucks it affects because they'll have a serial number, and usually when you get a recall, they'll send you a letter in the mail. I have not got anything in the mail about that. So I don't know what trucks are affected. Yeah, I like that truck. Now they're doing, I think they're going to get ready and restore a big Bud tractor next. I don't know what they're doing. You know, I don't know if that's true or not, but I saw that. Another good, if you want to see a dude, man, he's put in some time, is the Twin Sticks 359. Have you seen that guy's channel? I have it in my recommended. His is fucking awesome. You know? But that guy's up in Canada, so it's snowing. I don't think he's going to be doing any videos, you know, anytime soon. But I like that international truck build. I was kind of interested in that. I like that. That was fun. Yeah, Twin Sticks 359 is awesome. That guy has put a lot of effort in that 359, dude. That thing is, I hope he gets it all painted up and it looks pretty good. Yeah, it's going to be the last live stream for a while. I'm doing all right. Yeah, Wilker Farms. Yeah, I'll have to see. We haven't had any clutch problems in our trucks so far, but like I said, I don't know where you can find the information out at cdllife.com. Is that where it's going to be at? Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are going to miss them, but, you know, with all good things, you know, sometimes they need to come to the end for the while, if you get what I'm saying. I'm going to shoot some videos about the new trucks. I'll share it. You know, I'll do that. One's red, one's blue, and then the other one will be blue. Same colors as I got. Yeah, I've seen that guy that bought that rollover video too. Yeah. That Volvo is fucked. No, it's... Yeah, here comes the breakup line. It's not you, it's me. Yeah, no, it's not that. It's just, like I said, it's more about time and all that stuff. You know? Yeah, my wife got it for me for my birthday. You know, she puts up with a lot of shit, you know, with me down here doing all this stuff and all that type of stuff, you know. I mean, I probably couldn't ask for a better wife, you know. Everybody tells me I wouldn't be able to find a better one, but it's probably true. You know, I would say that she's hashtag Team Justin, you know. She's on the team here, you know. I don't know if she's a lifer, but I always told her if she ever left me, I don't think I'm going to be getting another girlfriend or wife anytime soon. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I probably just live by myself. Yeah, I'm probably the only tool community left, you know, or the only person left. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go straight. No, Knox, I'm not going to straight to the gay bar. I'm just, that's not my thing. I'll be, you know, I'll be on that. Michael Jones, I'll check out your channel. If I get up at 9 tomorrow, I will, I'll check out your channel. Man, why is everybody timing out David? What did he do? Yeah, well, Knox is on Grindr. That's what he doesn't really want to tell you. Them are the ones that they always talk about gay shit, but they are, them are the guys that are, talk about Grindr or on Grindr. Hard Knocks Forge at Grindr. That's how I found him. Yeah. The girl at the bank today, this girl Nicole that works there, dude, she's fucking great. I'll have to tell you that. I'll tell you that story a little bit later. McP is doing great. McP just bought his first house with Marie. I couldn't be prouder of him. It looks like he's gonna get, I think he's going to make an honest woman out of this chick eventually. But they bought a house together. So him and all his cats, can do all that type of stuff. But, McP is doing good. He said that he needed to, he goes, well, I'll definitely have to work on Sundays for you to wash the trucks because I got a house to pay for now. I was like, all right, cool. But, I'm glad that, McPee's such a good dude. He he deserves that type of stuff. The average house in my neighborhood, I would say it'd be like 160. I don't live in like a big extravagance. Yeah, no, time to take advantage of McPee's hunger, I know. Yeah, I know. I mean, hopefully, all that stuff. But McP, he's doing good, so that's good. But yeah, no, I was telling the bank lady, she's like, hey, are you ready for the snow? I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, it's supposed to snow tomorrow and all this shit. I was like, yeah, I kind of looked at it. I was like, I think we're getting, 3 to 6, maybe 10 inches. I was like, I don't really know how these guys come up with that stuff. I was like, I think they're just like every other meteorologist. I mean, I think that they're measuring from asshole out. And she just started laughing. She's like, I love you. You're fucking great. Yes, I still use the Chemex products. Yep, I still use it. Right now, I haven't washed any trucks since it's got so cold. I think November was our last time we used it. But it'll be ready for when the season starts. That's all that matters. Yeah, I know the trolls are going to miss me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure of it, There's some that I'm probably going to, there's probably some that I'm going to block off my channel. Like that idiot old school trucking 359, and probably KW Mike D, because that dude has no clue what the fuck he's talking about. Like, I just look at him and fucking laugh. Like, these guys are idiots, and all that stuff. No, Tekton has not got any more wrenches. I was going to shoot a video on some Tekton stuff, but I just lost interest. I just lost interest, so I said, fuck it. Oh, I don't know if all the meteorologists are gay and whatever. Yeah, they might be in stock. I haven't looked. I have in 2 weeks, I'll have 9. Right now, I have 7. But in 2 weeks, we'll have 9. Next Saturday, I'll have 1. And then the Saturday after that, I'll have another. Yeah, March 6th, the code will be good. Whatever the code was the last time. JST, was it 19 or something like that? I don't remember what it was. I'll have to look back at some of the older videos. Yeah, Kong, there's another reason. Too many dumbasses ask the same fucking questions over and over and over again. Fucking, you know, true. I think all the guys on CNN are gay. Yeah, that's fake news. You don't want to watch that. That's fake news. Yep, we used, on that PTO, we used some Tekton stuff. We used some Tekton stubby ratcheting wrenches and all that stuff. They're all going to say they ran me off. That's fine. My email address is in every one of the videos. My company address and my house address are the same. You know. Oh, Bob, I realize it. You know, let those trolls think they win. You know, let them think that they won. You know, it's great. Yeah, I mean, they think they can, they think that they run me off. I'm just running a more successful business than them, is the way I look about it, you know. And as your priorities sometimes need to get realigned, you know, there is things that have to change. Not everything can go on forever, you know. Things have to adapt and change and move on, you know. The company here in Cincinnati did mine, and I picked an expensive vinyl this time, and it was $1,700 to get all my stickers done. $1,767 is what I paid. But I picked kind of like it was called a polished. It was like a brush chrome type stuff. They actually look pretty good. I got compliments on my new decals on the truck. They look pretty nice. You know. Oh, yeah, it's the last time. Well, every time you add trucks, you got to buy new stickers. You know, you got to think you're only stickering one truck. You know, I got to sticker 10. Then you have fucking 9. You got stickers that have to go on both sides of the door. So you got to order 22 of them. And then, you know you're going to fuck 1 or 2 up. So you order a couple extras, you know, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, before you know, you got a fucking stack of stickers, you know. Yeah, we're going to stay with the logo that I have now for a while. I'm not changing it. I think it looks good. I don't know what the ticket is for not having stickers on my truck. I don't want to get involved in it. Yeah, I know I didn't need to. Well, I just wanted to go to a more smoother look. Like I wanted something that, I wanted to go like a chrome vinyl, but the guy said it wouldn't look very good on the trucks. So I went with like this brush look. And, you know, now you got to think, I bought 22 big, I bought 26 big stickers, 50 small stickers, 25 DOT numbers, and then all that type of shit. It's a pain in the ass, you know. Definitely a pain in the ass. Yeah, aerosol. Yeah, I don't want to paint that shit because then the next guy can't get it off. You know? Maybe one day you want to run incognito. You know, you can do that on YouTube now. You know that? You can go incognito. You just can't make any comments. But you can go incognito. Didn't know if you could do that. You know? Am I a qualified mechanic? I don't know. I mean, what would you be considered a qualified mechanic? Can I take shit apart and put it back together? Yes. Does it fall back off? No. You know, do I know my limitations? Yes. Yeah, all my trucks stay running. So I'm going to qualify myself as yes. I really don't know. You know, have I worked at a truck place and fucking worked at like a dealership? No. Would I want to work at a dealership? No. You know what I'm saying? Would I want to fix, you know, all the shit all the time? No. You know, do I want to be a guy that takes transmissions out all day? No. I'll do it if I have to, but not any more than that. You know, I just get shit done. Yeah, that's about it. You know, I mean, I just, you know, if something's broke, it's got to be fixed. Yeah, no, not much of a tranny guy. Kong, I would love to work at a strip club. Wouldn't that be an awesome job? You know, it'd be fucking great. You know, you got to get your, you know, you be the DJ now coming to the stage. Everybody give a round of applause to stage one. Sparkle is on there. You know what I'm saying? And then you play whatever music. Strip club DJ, greatest job in the world. You know? He's got some war stories. Yeah. No, I've never rebuilt an Eaton transmission. I took the back box off, and me and Jim fixed that one time. But other than that, no. A pro DBS viewer. That's what you would be. You would be 100%, you know, 100%. You would know everything that's going on. You know, difficult. What's the largest dump body they made? They'll make you one as long as you fucking want. You know, I've seen a 40-foot steel body, not on it's on a tractor, but they'll make you one as long as you want. Yeah, maybe I should get into the strip club business. That'd be hard, you know. I'm sure my wife would not enjoy that. Yeah, Blake, I can't wait to see what my bank account looks like in November of next year. I can't wait. I'm hoping. I have a goal, and I think I can easily make it. We're gonna see. You know, I'm praying. You know, next year I want to go in with, yeah, maybe Ferrari money. Marco, what does that mean? What am I pulling back on too much shit? No, I mean, not really thinking about that. Uh, I want to have 200 grand in the bank by November 1st of cash liquid, 200 grand. Hey, Blake, I mean, I can tell you what I made with 2 trucks. If you ran them day and night, every day, you'll be 425 to 450 gross for the year. That's where you should kind of want to end up. That's where you'll be gross before anything else. That's if you run them 2 shifts, fucking 6 days a week for most of the season. That's where you kind of, that's what you're going to see. You know? You know, that's what I did with 2 trucks. We did, well, the first year I had 2 trucks, we did 450. And then the second year with 2 trucks, we did 4.25, but the workload was less that year. You know, that's gross. That's not that's what the trucks brought in. That's not profit, but that's kind of where you kind of need, that's kind of where you kind of need to be. And then once you do that, you'll be able to expand pretty easy. You know, do that for a year or 2, then, you know, buy you another one. The more you get, the more you make, and then kind of the more you spend to a certain extent, you know. Yeah, taxes, fuel and tires will kill you. You know, will fucking break you, you know. Yeah, I have 2 drivers per truck. You know. Yep, I try to find 2 drivers per truck, every truck, because that turns, you know, your 7 truck fleet into a 14 truck fleet. It's basically what you do, you know. So if you have 2 and you run them day and night, that's like having 4, you know. And if you had 4 and you only run them 1 shift, that's, you know, you're only going to make, I mean, dump truck, it's fucking, it's hard to get them to gross 170 a year, you know. My rent is only $1,500. It's gonna go up next month. I'm negotiating with my landlords to take over some stuff, and I'm sure that they'll work with me, you know, and all that stuff. My goal is to keep the trucks as long as the maintenance cost does not exceed what another truck would cost. Basically how I'm going to do it. No, they don't get a break. You know, it's a tool. You know, these trucks are a tool. No different than a wrench. No different than anything else. You know, when the tool costs you more money than what a new one would cost, get rid of it. Trade it in. The biggest thing is that these dump trucks lose value when they're first new to a certain extent, and then they kind of level out. Where, let's say, you know, you have a truck that you owe 85 grand on, and trade-in value's 115. Well, now you have $40,000 worth of equity on that. So what you do is you trade it in, pay it off, take your 40,000, roll that into another one, because, you know, you got that going on, roll that into another one, and now you have less problems, less payment than the first one you had. You know, and the cycle starts over. You know? I use QuickBooks, and then I have an accountant. Yeah, I know. I should never buy all new again. It's been a pain in the ass. Yeah, I'm trying to put them on a cycle. You know, figure out what the cycle is, you know, and go from there. You know, my CPA is awesome. She's probably one of the best. I love my accountant. She's great. You know. Yeah, you got to have replacement plans in the budget. No, she does not have big tits. Nope. Yeah, that's a lot of guys cycle trucks after about 4 to 5 years. So, anyway, well, guys, it's been interesting. It's been fun. But I'm going to get off here and get ready and go home and call it a day for the day and just finish relaxing for the rest of my day. Maybe do some laundry. And, you know, it's not going to be, you know, like I said, I won't see you guys next week. You know, yep, I'll still be releasing videos. Just no more live streams for a while. I really appreciate all you guys. I mean, the good ones outweigh the bad ones by a long way. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for calling me the GOAT of the cool community. I mean, I would feel like that. I would feel that that's pretty good, you know. You know, maybe one day people will look back and realize how much I did, but you know, I'll be around. I'm sure you'll see me somewhere else, but like always, guys, thanks for watching, and I guess for the last time in a while,